Hey everyone, I'm back again. I just want to go through and show you how I annotated so you'll know how to do it as well as how to write on the character sheet. One thing that I want you to know is you don't have to finish this today. If you want to finish it on Tuesday, you can. You don't have to share it with me until you're finished. It's going to save all of your, here's where you're going to share it with me at the end. But let's say you, like right now, I didn't finish reading the entire chapter. And when I went into my Google Classroom page, it just kept all of my changes in there. So will with yours as well. I just want to show with you some things that I highlighted and what I wrote. So again, we start with about the fact that Pony Boy, he has light brown hair, almost red hair, and greenish eyes. Actually, narrator, okay? He is a greaser, but I am a greaser. That's important because on our notes, we need to know who's a greaser and who is a soak. Down here, I wrote, I had a long walk home and no company, but I usually loan it anyway for no reason except that I like to watch movies undisturbed so I can get into them and live them with the actors. When I see a movie with someone, it's kind of uncomfortable, like having someone read your book over your shoulder. I'm different that way. I mean, my second oldest brother, Soda, who is 16 going on 17, never cracks a book at all. I highlighted and I annotated Soda Brother, 16-year-old, doesn't read. Then I went down here, and my oldest brother, Daryl, we call Derry, works too long and hard to be interested in a story or drawing a picture. I highlighted there, and I wrote down Derry, oldest brother, doesn't work or works hard. So I'm not like them, and nobody in our gang digs movies and books the way I do. For a while there, I thought I was the only person in the world that did, so I loaned it. Soda tries to understand at least, which is more than Derry does. But then Soda is different from anybody. He understands everything, almost like he's never hollering at me at all. The hollering at me all the time, the way Derry is. So here I highlight it. And I wrote, Derry yells at Pony Boy a lot, because I thought that was kind of important. Or treating me as if I was 6 instead of 14. I love Soda more than I've ever loved anyone, even mom and dad. Thought that was important information. And so I highlighted and I wrote down, Pony Boy loves Soda more than anyone. He is always happy-go-lucky and grinning, while Derry's hard and firm and rarely grins at all. Those are character traits, super important. So I highlighted it for Soda and I wrote down Soda, it shows here, happy-go-lucky. Up here, Derry, hard and firm and doesn't smile. Now let's go to our sheet and I'll show you how I did this. All you're going to do is you're going to type in here. So what I wrote down here for Ponyboy Curtis, narrator. He is a greaser. So far we know he has brown hair, grayish green eyes. Soda Pop, second oldest brother to Ponyboy, greaser, 16 years old, happy-go-lucky, that character trait. Derry, oldest brother to Ponyboy, greaser, very firm, yells at Ponyboy a lot, and he works a lot. Another thing that's important information about Pony. I thought it was very important that he loves Soda Pop more than anyone. I thought that was important to note. All you have to do when I did that, by the way, I'm in text box here. So I just click on text box. I click right on there a couple times maybe, and then I can type. One thing, the reason that's so awesome with the notes, because what I was able to do is go back and forth and go, oh yeah, okay, so to 16, I wrote that in there. I'm going to put that in my notes so I'll remember it. Because you don't want to go through at the end of your entire book and go through all these notes. That'd be impossible, or even at the end of the chapter. So now it's going to be nice and neatly organized in here. Again, do not share this with me until the end of the book, because you're going to be filling it out after every chapter. It will save all of your changes automatically. So each chapter you can go in there and add changes. So I can't wait to talk to you about this book. Wednesday, you're going to have a test on chapter 1. So make sure that you're done annotating and reading all of chapter 1 about all the characters, because you're going to have a lot. One thing that's super important, Derry, 2 different characters. I can always tell when people get them mixed up because they don't understand the book. and they're two totally different characters. So remember,